All right. It is 9 o'clock. I'm going to record this so that way I can share it with anyone that might not be able to make it and wanted to make it because I know it is hard. It's 9 o'clock and it's a little late. So I'm just going to jump right in. All right. So I wanted to do this Zoom in case anyone had any questions about being a stylist or wanted to find out a little bit more about what it is that I do. And I also have some awesome time management tips that I have found along the way. So it's kind of a combination of those things. So first, being a stylist, I think one of the biggest things is the fun that it has brought to my life, and the fact that when I first started, I really just started because I thought the business was amazing, which it absolutely is. But that was the main reason that I decided that I wanted to join. I didn't really realize any of the other benefits I was going to get from it. I'm the mom of 3 boys. And I also work for a hospital. So there's a few different things that I ended up getting from being a stylist that I didn't even realize. So it's fun in the fact that, okay, nails aren't anything serious. Nails are not life or death. Nails are just fun, and it's just fun to be put together. So it brought some, something that you can sit down and just, it really makes me happy because I know it makes other people happy. So sending out nails, people getting nail mail, getting surprises in the mail, it totally makes my day. But when I started, I knew it would be a good business decision, knowing that the company was as amazing as it is. So then I had no intentions of starting a team, none whatsoever. All I wanted to do was sell nails. I had a good party and my friends liked the nails. So I thought, okay, that would be fun. And little did I know then the people I was going to meet. The team that I have, we're about 150 right now. So I can't even believe it. So if I wouldn't have decided to do this, who knows what would have happened with the 149 people that are with me on this amazing little thing that we do. And I think one of the biggest things I found is the fact that a lot of the women that are part of our team find a lot of other things from this than just selling nails as well. Working for a hospital, my ability to kind of expand and grow beyond my position, it doesn't really exist. So I'm someone who likes to do new things. Marketing does lend to that, but it doesn't give me the opportunity to be recognized for a lot of things. We just don't really do that there when it comes to like someone in my position. It's just my job. So I'm one of those people that likes to be recognized. And now I'm part of a group that, when I have a great month for sales, I get recognized for it, and it's awesome. And we earn trips and things like that. So you can earn free trips. So those are some of the things that I look at. Now, I know that a lot of people struggle with the fact that, okay, there are a lot of reasons why it doesn't sound like such a good idea. Like, okay, how on earth do you find the time to do it? And like, what is it? So basically a quick look at my week. I spend my lunches usually, not always. Sometimes I take a nap in my car. I'm just going to be honest, but it's a lot of lunches I will go. And that's when I work on messaging people or doing my posts. One really nice thing is when you post on Facebook, you can schedule those. So you can do like, I could spend 1 hour and schedule out all my posts for the week. So it's really nice that you can do that. And I talk to my team and I try to provide support and things like that to my team. So that's kind of what I do on my lunch. And that's how I allocate that time. So I kind of found the pockets of time in my life to fit it in. Then at bedtime, when the kids sit down on the couch and want to watch ridiculous YouTube videos that drive me crazy, I can focus on my phone and I respond to people's comments and do the different things there when it comes to, engaging with other people. So that's kind of where I spend that time. And if any of you know me, you have seen me do lives with my kids. They're always involved, whether I want them to be or not, they're involved in my lives. So I have that where I can actually work that family time in. Austin, my 5-year-old, loves Thirsty Thursdays. So we always pick out a drink. Tonight we were talking about what our drink is going to be for Thirsty Thursday. I always have a kid's drink and then I have a mom drink. And they love doing that with me. They love doing the live sales and things like that. So it's a great way for us to kind of work together. And then after they go to bed, like tonight, I got them in bed and I can do this for like an hour. So I'll do this and then I have some samples to send out and a few other things I need to work on tonight. So between those things and, a few hours on the weekend, I will work on like billing out for sales that I've had or putting together packages and things like that. I tend to do that on the weekends. So that's kind of how I fit it in the fact that it doesn't take a lot of hours. It's just really kind of redirecting my focus and stopping my scroll on Facebook and just like scrolling and not getting sucked into the TikTok rabbit hole or the YouTube rabbit hole or all the things we all tend to get sucked into, or Netflix. That happened to me over COVID. I got sucked into Netflix. I lost a lot of sleep and a lot of productive time being sucked in into like Ozark. So I know how that goes. But once I refocus and I can, do things that make me feel really, really productive and that I'm spending my time like I want to. So once I was able to do that. So really my gig, it's about, I'd say around 20 hours a week is what I spend on it. However, what I make from it is a full-time salary. So it's really nice. It's obviously dependent on your situation, the effort you put into it. But what's awesome is I can make the money to do the fun things with my family. And the other time saving tip is I'm spending time doing something I enjoy and having fun with. And then I can take some of that money that I earn. And I'm going to be honest, I've paid someone to clean my house for me because I hate it. I freaking hate spending Saturday mornings cleaning my house when I'm home. I don't want to clean my house. I know it sounds bad. I don't want to because it makes me kind of grouchy. And my kids don't like it when I'm grouchy. And my husband helps a ton. Don't get me wrong. But I'm able to make money doing something I like. And then I pay someone to do something that I don't really care to do, but they don't mind doing. And they feel fulfilled, and I can help their family then, that they help me. So we kind of help each other in that sense. So that's one of the things that I think is kind of a cool aspect to this. Another time saving tip, and this works for like your whole life, but this is something that helps me in my coloristry business is, batching things. So I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but basically you take and you focus on one thing and don't multitask, which is so hard for me, so hard. But you focus on the one thing and you do that and it makes you more productive and you get more done. So for example, like for life. So if you do laundry, I'm not sure if you're one of those people that maybe likes to do laundry every day and you do a little bit every day. Some people prefer that. And, that's fine if that's what you prefer. However, I like to get it all done in one day. I'm in that mode. I get all the folding done and I'll even put it on my counter and then I'll finish another load and I'll stack it on top of what I already have. And then I'll do another load and stack it on top of whatever I have. Granted, if you stop by my house on a Saturday, you're going to see all my laundry on the counter. However, then my kids can put it all away at one time. And I hate putting my clothes away. Like I'm just like a child. I hate putting my clothes away. So if I can just stack it all together and hang up everything at the same time versus having to go in my closet 17 times throughout the week to hang stuff up, then it makes it a whole lot better process. Another thing, people talk about meal prepping. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to think about the whole week. But if you can order your groceries and you have a plan for the week as to what you're going to have every day, you're going to take away that frustration of, okay, what am I having today? And planning it out. And then you have all of the groceries and you don't have to stop at the store 17 times during the week. So that's kind of another variation of the batching. Same thing with bills, pay bills once a month versus 2 times a week. Lunches, putting lunches together. I know we've all seen the TikToks of people making all the little snacks and you put them in the fridge, but for yourself or for kids, if you get all those things ready, all the veggies pre-cut and everything, you just grab them each night and throw it in a lunch and you're going to save yourself a ton of time. And then lastly, so my dishes, this is what I do when I clean out the dishwasher. It seems really stupid, but I feel like, okay, so if I clean out the dishwasher and I stack all the cups right next to the cupboard, just on the cupboard where they belong, and then I put all the plates on the cupboard right next, or on the counter right next to the cupboard where they belong, and all of like the random like Tupperware and stuff like that on the counter next to the cupboard. Then when I'm done drying everything, making sure everything's good to go, then I just go put it away and it goes faster. I know it seems silly because it doesn't take that long to clean out a dishwasher, but that's another thing I hate. I really just hate it. So when my son isn't doing it, that's how I do it, is I just sit it all out. And then it's a whole lot easier to arrange instead of trying to keep moving things around, like all the cups, like, okay, I got to move this over here. And I got to put this one here. And now I have another one. I got to fit that one in. So I have found that even doing dishes, I like to just batch everything together. So those are kind of some life ways to use batching. But then when it comes to my color street business, I do the same thing. So if I'm going to do my posts, I try to do all my posts together. So I plan out at least one post a day. Like on a Sunday, I'll plan out one post a day. So I have that going out into my VIP. And then I know that's there and I don't have to worry about that. Now, I like to go in each day and kind of, do something different. But you totally could plan out an entire month of posts in a VIP group or in whatever and get that done in like one Saturday afternoon and have it all done. And then all you have to do is go in and see what people are saying and respond and create the relationships. So that's one way to save time. When I send out packages, I print all my stickers at the same time. Then I put together all my all the nail sets at the same time. I pull all the nail sets at the same time. And then I write all my thank yous at the same time. And it just goes so much faster that way. I've cut my time in half doing packages by doing it that way versus, okay, I'll write the thank you note. I'll stick it in the package. I'll pull the nails. I'll put the sticker on and then I'll put it in the package and then I'll print the label. Not efficient. I had no idea that doing the exact same thing in a little bit different way would save a ton of time. So that is, I take like those time batches for my life, and that saves me time that I can then spend doing fun things like this and doing like live sales and all of the extra goodies and stuff that I fit in during the week. Another thing that helps me as a stylist is, and as a human, is making a list of all the things, because I'm going to be honest with you, it would probably stress you all out if you saw my desk right now. It's a hot mess, but I can just help myself focus and center if I can just do a brain dump, even if it's once a week, and just write down all the things in my head that I would like to get accomplished this week. Once they're out of my head, it really decreases the amount of stress that's going through my mind, because what your brain does, so I've read this in a couple different books, but what your brain does is if it has to keep trying to remember these things, it really it works harder trying to remember, like, okay, I have to remember on Friday, I need to pick up milk. So today's Monday. So every day my brain's like, okay, don't forget, Sarah, don't forget to pick up that milk on Friday. Hey, don't forget milk all the time. And my poor brain is just trying to remember all this. And you'd multiply that by like 1,000. And you're going to end up being completely stressed out about a silly gallon of milk. When if you write it on a Post-it and you stick it in your car, you wrote it down and you're done with it. And your brain's like, okay, you got it covered. I'm good. I really thought that was interesting and helpful, because once you get it out and put it somewhere, your brain can feel like, okay, you got it covered. You got it taken care of. I don't have to keep remembering it anymore. It really decreases the amount of stress in your life. So that's been, super, super helpful. So anyway, okay, going back to being a stylist, but that's the time thing. I know a lot of people say, okay, just how do you find time to do that? But again, I kind of also think about the fact that before I had kids, I had no idea how I was going to have time to have kids. I was so busy. No, I had no idea what busy was until I had kids. And then I had kids and I'm like, oh, I'm way too busy to do something, a side gig. And I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be really cool though. And guess what? It fits in and I still have time to do everything. So I'm just saying what I've done, and it can possibly help, someone else that might be looking at it. When it comes to fun things with Color Street, so pay, the pay is awesome. We get 25% of everything we sell. We get to keep the hostess rewards on any of the parties that we have open. So like when my VIPs place orders, or I do specials and things like that through my my VIP group, I get to keep all of those nail sets. And that's how I have a ridiculous amount of nail sets, like ridiculous. I said I'd show you. I'm going to show you my ridiculous amount of nail sets, which I'm on my laptop, so it's going to be a little bit harder. But okay, so this right here, I don't know if you can see. So there's these. This is really hard with my laptop. But anyway, you can see. So there's 4 there. Then down here, I don't know if you can see this. Shoot. This is really difficult. But I have this drawer. And I have this drawer. And then lots and lots on my desk. So these I haven't even like checked in yet. This was me cashing out one of my parties. So these were all free. And then, yeah, other stacks. So here's some incentive sets that I got from cashing out parties because I got to cash out my own party last month and get the fun incentive sets. This was from a stylist incentive that we had. I earned, what, 5 of these? I think 5 of these for hitting a sales goal, which is totally doable. The great thing is they give us all the tools that we need to hit the goals. So, and they don't have to be your goal, but I always like to try to hit the goals. But they give us all the tools. They give us graphics. They give us what to say, when to say it. Basically everything we need to be good at our business and good at our job. I've never been part of a company. I did do direct sales one other time with a scrapbooking company. It was a lot of fun. I had a whole lot of fun with that too. But it was nothing like this. It was nothing like a business. I'd never felt like really fully equipped to do a business, like I was running my own business. And Color Street, like they set us up as business owners. So it's really, they set us up for success. Plus, I think I do a pretty good job. I know how to sell nails. I know how to help new stylists get started on the right foot. Most of the stylists that have started with me earn their jump starts and hit those goals. And the jump start is a fun goal that you have for the first 90 days as a stylist, and you can earn free nails, you can earn free business supplies. And it's a really great kind of incentive when you first start, if you want to take advantage of that. They provide you with a website and an entire back office of business tools to even send out emails to your customers and things like that. All of it, they have trainings on. So they've really set us up to make it a simple business. And I think that's the biggest thing is it's simple. It's not easy. Not going to say it's totally easy. It isn't. But it's simple. And if you follow what they say and you follow what we've all, realized works, then it's awesome. And I'm sorry, but what lady doesn't love to have her nails looking pretty? It's one of those things. It's just, you bring happiness to people's lives, and people who haven't worn nails polished before are like, oh, these are just really cool. I've never even worn nail polish before. I have a lady doing a party this month who has never worn nail polish before. She hasn't even tried on her nail strips yet, but she's like, oh, these are amazing. I want to have a party. So, it's one of those things that it's just, when you have a product like that, it does make our lives a whole lot easier to be successful too. And then we have trips, like you can earn trips to Cancun and Punta Cana, which I have coming up, which I'm super excited about. And right now I'm working on trying to earn Maya Riviera. That's our next trip. And I'm not I am no different, or, I don't know any more than the next person about any of this. I am not a salesperson. All I know is that I just keep reading and I just keep paying attention to what seems to work for other people. And it's working for me. It's really changed my family's life and my life in so many ways. But ultimately, last thing. Oh yeah, the girl time and the support with our team. They just, it's so funny that everyone is like from around the world, not world, international now though. We do have a Canadian stylist. We're international. Our team is international, but our team is all over the United States, and to just have the different perspectives and different support systems and stuff is just, it's a really cool thing to be part of. And it's not something I came into this wanting. Like, I was like, I have enough friends. I have enough people in my life. I don't need anyone else. And I know that sounds bad, but I just felt like, okay, that I'm not in it for the friends. But then, oh my gosh, I met my customers. I met my fellow stylists. I met my team, and I didn't realize I needed them. It's one of those things I just didn't realize I need them. So anyway, that is basically oh yeah, going back to the pay, because I kind of diverted off of that with the incentives, but yeah, the pay. So you make 25 to 35% off of your sales. So 25% right off the bat. Then if you, there's different tiers and you can make an additional 10% based on what you end the month at for your sales. So you can get up to 35% of your sales, including all of those free nail sets too. Let's see what else I didn't cover. Right now we have a special that when you buy the kit, and the kit comes with so many awesome things. So right now the kit is actually 13 nail sets, but this month you get 5 extra nail sets in your kit, which is an added bonus of over $50. You get the twosies, so the nail samples that you can send out to customers. You're going to get your business supplies when it comes to catalogs and opportunity brochures and all of the things that you need. You have your Road to Success book. You have orange sticks like the cuticle pushers. You have some files to use as prizes and nail buffers and things like that. So truly in this little box, you have everything you need to get started. It's just that easy. So what else? Yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. So it really is, it's just, I guess it's really hard to put into words just what a cool thing it has been. And I have been the queen of, oh my gosh, another direct sales company. Like seriously? But I just don't feel like it's like that. You know, it's just different. And it might just be because I'm part of it. And now I truly realize what it actually is. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I'm as skeptical as they come. And I've just really had fun with this. So if nothing else, you know, if I only do this for another 2 years, you know, it has been something I'll never forget, which I don't plan on that. I plan on, actually I have big goals. I have some big goals, but anyway, so that is the gist of it. I'm probably coming up on my half hour. I have a few minutes before the end of my half hour for the Zoom, but hopefully you got a few tips out of it. Hopefully it can provide a little bit more information about what it's like to be a stylist. Oh, I forgot to share one perk that I really enjoy, which is really funny. But now that I have Amazon fixed, that was an issue I was having, but now that I have Amazon fixed and they deliver to me again, I get to buy all these fun goodies from Amazon, and it's a business expense. I also get to write off my Thirsty Thursdays. So, but like, you know, anything from fun tools like this that I get to give to all of my customers to, you know, fun little things like this is a lip scrub, and I get to keep any of the extra that I might need to demo with. So that's a nice thing. So like Hard as Hoof, you know, I'm always buying some of the fun new things from Amazon, and it's just fun to get those packages because it's like, oh, what did I order today? Oh, yes. My pens. I love pens. I really love pens. So these are my business pens. Okay, so this is kind of a secret item, but I ordered these from Bath and Body Works, so I got a bunch of antibacterial, and I don't have to feel guilty. I don't have to feel guilty at all because I used my money I'm making and I put it into the prizes and stuff, and I still bring home a good paycheck. So, okay, I think I'm done babbling. I always like to babble and go on, but hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully, those of you watching the replay, if you have any questions, make sure you post them below and let me know, you know, if there's anything else that I can answer, or, you know, anything about being a stylist, because it's awesome. It just really is awesome. Okay, I think that's it for tonight. All right, and I'm going to let everyone go to bed. So thank you and have a wonderful night.